Love and happiness, they sound like soft things, but in truth, they can be the sharpest blades. They arrive with warmth, but carry consequences that often split the self in two. Who you've been, and who you must become to carry your joy fully. This is the core agony. Happiness wants to be shared, but sometimes the very act of sharing it with those you love kills it. Why? Because joy reveals difference. Because love presumes closeness. Because not everyone is capable of holding what you found, even if you found it with the hope of giving it to them. Imagine this. You reach joy like air after drowning. Your lungs gulp it, your eyes blink into light. And the first instinct isn't just to breathe for yourself, it's to call out to them. Here! I found something better! But they're not swimming. They're still underwater, or they've built a home beneath the surface and resent the sky, or they're so used to the ache of breathlessness, they call your joy arrogance, or your new clarity judgment. And so, you stand in the cruel space between. If you descend again, you suffocate. If you remain above, they resent your air. If you leave them behind, your heart breaks in two. If you stay beside them, you betray your becoming. This is no small wound, this is not a mere inconvenience. It's the existential cost of awakening in a world still half asleep. Here's where it hurts most. You didn't want happiness for yourself alone. You wanted it as a shared fire, a mutual light. You wanted to build a bigger table, not walk away from it. You wanted joy to mean we made it, not I made it, and now I must leave you to keep it alive. But the truth is, not everyone wants to leave the cave. Not everyone recognizes your light as light. Not everyone is capable of joy that doesn't arrive on their terms. And so you face this inner rupture. To honor your joy, you must risk loneliness. To stay connected, you may have to starve your spirit. Neither path is painless. One is grief in distance. One is grief in disguise. But here's the most shattering part of the paradox. The very love you feel is what makes this so hard. If you didn't care, you could leave easily. If you didn't love, you could stay numb. But you love deeply. And so your happiness becomes your heaviest burden because it puts pressure on the shape of every relationship around you. And here comes the knife's edge. To protect your happiness, you may have to become invisible to the people you love most. To remain visible, you may have to become a version of yourself that no longer exists. This is the paradox in full. Happiness is not always a gift. Sometimes it is a test, a mirror, a separation, a decision point. It demands you choose between self-integrity and relational safety, freedom and familiarity, becoming and belonging. And worst of all, it's possible to have love but not resonance, to have history but not future, to love unconditionally with no place to bring your song home. As vast as the pond, so far are the stars. As far as the stars, so deep is the well. And as deep is the well, so endless the space that holds us all. chasing the tales from the deep. Until next time, keep the signal alive.